Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Andrew Stott, I'm the Emperor of Stomaria, and today I wanted to discuss the results of our newly monetized YouTube channel. So, for those who don't know, the Empire of Stomaria's YouTube channel, the channel that you are currently enjoying at the moment, was monetized in mid-October. I think it was the 18th of October. And it was monetized because we managed to reach the 1,000 subscriber threshold and the 4,000 watch hours, which I am really thrilled about. It's really great to see that so many people are engaging with us, because the micronational community and micronationalism generally is extremely niche, and to be able to generate a revenue through a monetized YouTube channel for a micronation, I think is quite a rarity. I mean, to be honest, I don't know of any other micronational channel that would even qualify. You have larger micronational channels like, I don't know, Molossia, for example, but they post incredibly irregularly, despite having, many thousands more subscribers than we do, because obviously they're better known and attract a larger following. But give it time, and we'll catch them up before too long, I'm sure. But the advantage that we have is that we obviously post quite regular content. And particularly since probably the early part of 2021, but particularly from June onwards, we've been sort of pumping out the videos, and we have been getting a great response on quite a lot of them. The Micronational, the How to Make a Micronation series, which now has 10 videos covering various aspects of micronationalism and my own thoughts and opinions on them, is doing exceptionally well. I mean, even today, the first How to Start a Micronation video, which was going over the how to name your micronation, is one of our most popular videos. And even today, the views that we get on a daily basis on that video that was posted, 5 or 6 months ago, it's still competing with some of the newer videos that we're putting out. So it's obviously one that people are quite keen on. They're searching for how to start a micronation. That's one of the first ones that come up, which is is great. I think the only comparable channel at the moment, I would say, is probably the Empire of Eternia's YouTube channel, and he is also extremely close to getting it monetized. And I'd be really excited for when that happens for him. He hasn't posted any videos for a little while. There's work and school and all the rest of it that he has to sort of contend with, but he is a staple for the micronational community in some circles, because he's one of the few micronational YouTube channels out there. But enough about Eternia. The Empire of Stomaria's monetized YouTube channel has been going on, like I said, since mid-October, and the results are about what I was going to expect. So money-wise, ad-wise, we are being paid around £2.50, £3 a week, which equates to roughly £10 to £12 a month. And that's what I was expecting initially for around 1,000 subscribers. I am hoping that's going to gradually trickle upwards. It's obviously not going to break the bank. It's not a huge amount of funding, but for a micronation, I think it's great because it provides a relatively steady stream of revenue, as small as it might be, for doing things that I do anyway. You know, I was making videos before I was monetized. Had I not been monetized, I'd still be making videos because it's a great way to connect with people. It's a great way to show people what we are doing. I mean, it's great to post content, post photos and all the rest of it. But I think videos are, you know, they're a lot more meaningful for people. It engages people a lot more, I think. You know, we obviously came off Facebook originally. You know, that's where our social media presence was. We did set up a YouTube account last year in 2020, but we only posted a handful of videos for the first year or so, and it hasn't been until, like I said, about June, July this year, in 2021, that we've posted significantly more. In fact, I think we posted about somewhere between 30 and 35 videos, I think, in the last 6 months of this year, as opposed to the first, you know, 5, 6, 7 videos in the first year that we actually had the YouTube channel. So quite a stark difference, and helps to explain our quite meteoric rise in terms of views, in terms of watch hours, in terms of subscribers. And it has cooled down quite a lot over the last few weeks in terms of the sheer volume of views and watch hours and subscribers, but it is all still trickling upwards, which is great to see. And yeah, so I just wanted to share those results with you. So if you are a YouTuber and you're the head of a micronation, then, you know, I did do my due diligence before it got monetized to see the kind of sums that we would expect. And I think around £10, £12 a month for about 1,000 subscribers is about right. It's not based on subscriber count, but the number of subscribers you have, if that translates into a certain number of views and watch hours, then that's what translates into a particular amount of funds into your account. The only thing is, I will mention, is that we haven't actually been able to access this money yet, because there is a threshold of, I think it's £100 that you need to reach before Google Ads or YouTube will pay you. AdSense will pay you. So it's going to be a long while before we actually see any of this money that we're generating. But to know that it is, you know, the pot is growing is great to see. So this is just a very short video, but I just wanted to say thank you to all of our subscribers, to all of our viewers, who are taking the time to fund the Empire of Stomaria simply by watching our content. And if you want to support Stomaria further, then that is probably one of the easiest ways to do it. If you don't have funds yourself to join as a citizen, and you can't, you know, not close geographically to where we are, and you want to support the project, I think probably one of the best things you can do is just to go and watch any of the videos that we have that you haven't seen before. And, you know, as always, just, you know, like, comment, and sort of engage with those videos, because, you know, the YouTube algorithm sees that, recognizes that, appreciates that, and shares it to even more people, so we can reach an even wider audience. And at the end of the day, that's the name of the game. Even if the YouTube channel wasn't monetized, reaching a wider audience is why we're on YouTube. And I think that we have been, at least in part, successful. Maybe, I don't think as successful as Eternia at this point, to be honest. But I think we have been partially successful in engaging with the community on YouTube and sort of raising awareness of Stomaria and micronationalism this way. So if you enjoyed that video, please consider supporting the project further by becoming a citizen of Stomaria through our Patreon campaign, the link of which I shall leave in the description below as always. But otherwise, please feel free to give the video a like, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll catch you in the next one.